All right, hello. So while I didn't take too many notes last time, I did end up taking a few after I stopped recording. I guess the main thing is like ended up having like a lot of trouble actually finishing off kills, like towards the end of the game, and like basically I would chunk people really hard, and then they would just go over a wall. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to address that. I think they can probably just get away. Like, it's definitely on them to mess up at that point. Instead, I think like approaching Final Zone a bit differently could have helped a lot. And like the main thing is, I originally like went into the Final Zone, like, you know, over here, and I was just kind of standing here. When like really, I just would end up getting sandwiched by people and probably die, especially because I don't have a wall jump. And so probably the better thing to do would be to actually just burn a bunch of timer just waiting outside the final zones and just third party a bunch, basically. At least that's kind of what I was thinking might work a bit better. Another thing too is that like I think that game could have gotten a lot differently if I'd actually gotten all the wick drops, because getting taproots I think would have helped a lot. Having first aid kit food would have helped. Getting the meteorite to get like Fallen Pegasus could have helped a lot as well. And so those are kind of just like lessons from last time. Yeah, I'm gonna warm up pretty quick and then just get to playing, because this might, I guess I will have like some time on like the day of the patch, and by some time I mean, I don't know, probably enough time for like a proper block, but tomorrow I don't expect to have very much time at all.
The experiment will now begin. Satellite radar.
So this is like pretty close to my last day to try to hit gold.
I'll take my chances. When I open my eyes, I'll be in a totally different place. I don't practice religion, yet I feel a bit more at peace here. This will be useful. Probably. Not totally awful. I'll take my chances. I could find a use for this. This will be useful. Probably. When I open my eyes, I'll be in a totally different place. It's been a while since I went for a swim.
See, what is it? Yeah, this loot distribution zone kind of sucks. Like very spaced out.
Make something better. A gift no one will refuse. Anything useful?
Oh, it's a bit eager to use my dash.
This will be useful. Probably. Not totally awful.
Oh, I didn't actually end up grabbing binoculars. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that this time as a result, I think.
Surprisingly heavy. Just set the trap like this. Anything useful? I can make something better. I don't think I'm particularly talented, but I might have made something good here. Not totally awful. Dusty in there. Dusty in there.
Oh, you already got both of them?
It's a privilege. I shouldn't need to do this often. Hello? Where do I check in?
Okay, so that's cool.
A new area has been restricted.
Doubtful? I don't think I'm particularly...
A subject has been terminated.
I might have made something good here. I've locked away memories of school. Anything useful? That's a good one. I don't feel any better.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what I want to do about food.
I'm impressed with myself.
Cause like I was thinking meat would be good, but or like hamburgers would be good, but sometimes it just takes a while to actually like kill stuff. Let's see, what is actually along my route? So it's Avenue, Chapel, Beach Hotel, basically. Choco pie I'm not going to be able to get consistently because I only have one box per thing. That requires branches. I know it would be good, but it requires branches. Also requires branches. Choco ice cream I think could actually be decent. Like I think I should be able to find ice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for choco ice cream. It's like not the best thing, but I feel like I can actually force it.
I was weaker than I thought.
Should also be pretty quick to craft as well. Let's see. I'm assuming the season's ending in 2 days. Yeah, 2 days, 3 hours. But yeah, I think by now, like by this time tomorrow, I would end up being unavailable. So I probably wouldn't even have a chance to play like a single game unless I do it like pretty late, which probably isn't a very good idea. At the same time, some chance at hitting gold, probably better than no chance. The main thing I'm worried about is that like I'll end up not really doing anything, or like even worse, like going down in overall. Like yesterday I was net positive 2 LP because I just didn't really do well, even though I had like I think fairly strong like going into the last game. Just couldn't confirm like 3 or 4 kills because people were just too mobile. Let's see. I think I'm gonna spend some time looking at like how stuff is affected by ranks. It should probably say true damage. Yeah, for this it's mostly a cooldown. I guess that's like a good amount of damage too. But I think the main thing here is cooldown. Okay, yeah, this is reducing by a flat amount, so that's actually really good. Yeah, I can see why these get maxed first. Although it seems a little odd to me that like to do Emax first instead of Wmax. Maybe this doesn't include like the bit about cooldown. Like, I thought you were supposed to get some of the cooldown back if you actually hit it versus not hitting it.
Now it's my turn.
Disarms them, disabling those, introduces the cooldown of Dashing Gentleman. Yeah. So it might just not be in the wiki. If the like extra cooldown reduction like gets better with ranks, I could see that as being like a pretty good reason. This is only 4 seconds total as far as the reduction goes. Yeah, I would like test it out, but I can't Q and be in practice tool at the same time. Maybe it's also just a bit too early to like get good Q pops. I feel like I usually end up queuing later, like an hour from now. I haven't really tried queuing it this time, at least this season. Or maybe kind of just in general. At least for ranked. Yeah, this isn't super inspiring. Let's see, who do I not own at this point? It'd probably actually be easier to see in shop. Yeah. I think at some point I figured I had like to get another 100k A coin roughly to like unlock all the characters. But at this point I also have less incentive to be unlocking stuff just because characters are starting to get price reductions. And like multiple price reductions too. Although so far I think it's mostly been like Jackie, Aya, and like Nadine, which are characters like I already have. Maybe let's show already owned. Oh, it doesn't actually have the price here. And clicking on it doesn't show the price either. Yeah, okay, ISOL. I'm gonna say some people got down to like 4,000 something. But I think that's Jackie Aya. Oh yeah, there's no unlock button here, so I don't think it'll... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I kind of expected better queues with this season getting so close to the end. Just like a bunch of people just trying to grind out the last little bit. Okay. Cool. Oh, it actually went through.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, now I gotta refocus a little bit. I think I probably want to stay. I want to stay away from. Well, I don't know. That last stand was pretty stacked actually, like in terms of like items. Yeah, I think I do want to stay away from the 11, especially if it's that like Krusty Krab person. Because like I just did not do good into them. Like later maybe, but like, man, the amount of early damage Amp 11 has is terrifying. Okay, it's not the Krusty Krab person, but I want to stay away from this Hyunwoo. Fat Yoshi. You're gonna be hard to chase. You might also be hard to chase.
The experiment will now begin. Satellite radar activated.
Almost passed this up.
Oh, I think they started trying to do the same thing as me.
Cue time.
When I open my eyes,
Yeah, we definitely cannibalized each
I'll be in a
other's.
totally
Or
different place.
I got a bed.
Is it okay to swing my sword here? This way.
God box. I will grab you.
This will be useful. Probably. Well, I improved a bit at least. When I open my eyes, I'll be in a totally different place. If there were some beach umbrellas, it'd be a nice vacation spot. This will be useful. Probably. This way. I've assembled something useful. A gift no one will refuse. Anything useful? This might hurt just a lot. I could find a use for this. Was that an animal sound? It's a privilege. That would be refreshing. I'll stay in there. I can make something better. Well, I improved a bit at least. With precision. I won't let it get messy. Anything useful? Surprisingly heavy.
Yeah, I'll just make both of them.
A subject has been terminated.
If no one will refuse. Well, I improved a bit at least. Hello? Where do I check in?
A subject has been terminated.
It's gonna be in temple.
A new area has been restricted.
I think it's okay for a beginner. I don't think I'm particularly talented, but I might have made something good here. When I open my eyes, I'll be in a totally different place. A place to gather my thoughts. I've always liked making things, but I had no idea I was this good. Surprisingly heavy. I don't feel like fighting here. I don't feel any better. With precision. Focus.
A subject has been terminated.
If you have something to say, show yourself. Dusty in there. Well, I improved a bit at least. Gift no one will refuse. Almost passed this up. With precision. Dusty in there.
A new area has been restricted.
With precision. Focus. A busy city. But today it's... Dusty in there. This way.
Whatever it is, I'll clean it up
Let it
for
get
you.
messy. I'll remember this place.
A subject has been terminated.
It must have been busy here. Anything useful? I'll be really disappointed if this goes poorly. I'll keep this in mint condition. Anything I need around here? Something quite valuable. I'd better not let down my guard.
A subject has been terminated.
Dusty in there. They must have been busy here.
A new area has been restricted.
It's a privilege. I'm looking forward to seeing what's inside. Should I grab some water?
A subject has been terminated.
this place. Dusty in there. Should I grab some water? With precision. No hard feelings. I only need a few minutes. Anything useful?
A subject has been terminated.
Should I grab some water? Anything useful? Almost passed this up.
A subject has been terminated. 10 survivors remain. A new area has been restricted.
Focus.
A subject has been terminated.
Let it get messy. Lucky. I needed some medicine. I don't like this. It feels like cheating. It's a privilege. Anything useful?
A subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors.
Oh, that island already has mithril gloves.
It's a privilege. I didn't need to do this all. I only need a few minutes. I only need a few minutes.
I don't think I really want to deal with the Dylan.
That's too bad. It's no one will refuse. Take my chances. No doctors around.
Subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have turned on that. It's like definitely a mistake just to hang around there. Okay, let me see how I actually played the fight out though. Probably more around here. So like at this point, I could just leave. Like it's very possible for me to just leave. I kind of agreed here for a quiver. I also think that like maybe I can turn it, but like really this was mostly just the Dylan missing ult. And like maybe at this point I could have gone back in. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess a couple things. I think E auto Q would have been good, like around here. Other thing too is I could have walked away a little bit to like bait out the Qs while she tried to chase. And then it also has the advantage of me just kind of walking away because she's actually like fairly strong. I'm actually ahead in level though somehow. Huh. Yeah, Q. At this point, she's gonna end up coming back in when she has her cooldowns probably. So if I WE here, I'm probably out. That would honestly probably be the best thing here. The other thing I could have done too is equip Quiver. It would have been, I would have lost max HP, but that would have been fine. I would have gotten more defense and range and stuff. But I think that's like I think the bigger issue is just like how I ended up taking this fight. Wait, did I actually disarm her? Yeah, she did disarms. I W'd and walked. I guess another thing with Dylan too is that she can like attack while she's moving still. So me backing up there doesn't actually do a ton. And like actually it's probably better if I'm just auto attacking right there instead of using W. Cause like I still have one stack of cufflink, but more importantly like I don't think there's any of her damage I'm going to avoid by walking away because it's like AoE stuff with a range for her Qs and whatnot. And she's also just, I think, faster move speed wise. Like, I don't know that it would have been enough to actually win this, but like maybe, because I would have lifestealed a little bit if nothing else and also just been dealing damage. But yeah, the bigger thing too though is just I didn't eat food for a really long time. Like I didn't start eating food until I started running away. Like I think ideally I like start eating food about now just so I don't forget. And like maybe just one stack of food for now. But like one stack of food, EQ onto her. And like worst case I get down to these, but like I don't know, let's just see. Like 1237 roughly. 12:36, so roughly 10 seconds worth of food. That's like a little over half, so it'll be around 300 HP. So like 15% more health for me. Might have actually been enough to turn it, I don't know. And they do have healing reduction. Yeah, so I guess less, but I mean still. Could have certainly helped. Might have gotten them to back off earlier if I had a bit more health. Yeah, another thing too is that they seem to be mostly using skills and not auto attacks, so disarming is not actually, I think, going to be that important for this fight. Okay. But yeah, I also just low rolled dead on getting short rods, which is a little sad. I kind of wonder how like the extra lifesteal and stuff would have affected like the outcome of that fight. So I'm not really sure. Because I should have, I wasn't paying super close attention, but like everything should have been a crit probably because I was at like 97% crit chance. Yeah, I guess it would have also been extra move speed too, which is good. Less skill defense though. Actually, let me take a look. So defensively, this is 18 defense and 10% damage reduction. This is defense from basic attacks, but no actual defense. More attack power though, in move speed and lifesteal. Yeah, I'm not really sure. The lifesteal would have helped though. Probably. Like it roughly doubles the amount of lifesteal. Actually, the attack power increase might also be pretty big. It's like 25. Wait, let's just look at this. Oh, it would put me up to 76 attack power from my build. Up from 54. That's actually very substantial. I think especially considering this is like a lot of that. It's like half as much as the weapon. I don't know how much I get from level, but that attack power actually seems like it would be pretty huge. Also, I guess another thing to look at too is like I think, or actually let's, it's test subject 14. Yeah, 14. Was that the one that was dying to the 11 earlier? Oh no, that was 5. So those were different dial-ins. I guess another reason I was like less scared. Oh, they had a butler suit. That would have been nice. I think I maybe should have third-partied this a little more aggressively. I was mostly just like not wanting to, I don't know. I had trauma from the last time. Getting third-partied and dying immediately. But honestly, it was probably the thing to do. Yeah, I also think I checked almost every box here. Like, I think I checked everything along the bridge and like everything in this area. The only thing I didn't check was like stuff over here for that short road. Maybe I should just fight more. And there's a Dylan and a Dan. And at this point, I guess I'm just farming because I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, this is at least like guaranteed strength, basically. Yeah, and I was hoping to get a feather duster from these wolves. Just randomly. Ended up not. Yeah, I do wonder like how good Mithril Quiver would have actually been in the fight. Like, I might have been able to kite a little bit more, but they were also pretty mobile, so I don't know how much it would have really mattered. Like, I would maybe need to like queue and then like kind of walk back and like maybe eat back at some points too, which would take us out of the fight, admittedly, but if they really wanted to chase, they would keep going. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Well, at the very least, probably don't have the dial-in from the last match, unless it's like I don't know if one of them died or not. Ooh, some Camillos though. Maybe a bigger issue I'm having is just I don't have a particular plan. And by that, I don't know. I'm like trying to make radar and other stuff nominally, but like I'm not really playing for much other than first meteorite, and so far I haven't really been playing for that just because I tend to be a little bit too slow, I think, to like get it while 5 slotted each time. Maybe I should just go there anyways. Yeah, it might be better to just go there anyways. That's like a pretty important thing. My main issue that would be it's like pretty risky to teleport at the start of night one. And I would need to teleport over into alley, probably. Oh yeah, I guess one note from last time is that I was actually able to make the like chocolate ice cream, although I ended up having to sack bread. Well, partly because I got extra paper, but I think that extra paper is like really worth grabbing if I can. I'm gonna opt to not probably cross paths with that heart.
This way. Almost passed this up. When I open my eyes, I'll be in a totally different place. This way. Is it okay to swing my sword here? I've assembled something useful. Almost passed this up. I think it's okay for a beginner. This way. Anything useful? I've assembled something useful. Take a deep breath.
I'm glad you're not trying to kill me.
Sand in my shoes. It's coarse and irritating.
Yeah, this is like a really bad distribution
Almost passed this
zone.
up. I can make something better. I'll be really disappointed if this goes poorly. It's a privilege. I'll take my chances. I've assembled something useful. Anything useful?
Teach them a lesson.
Do you want to fight?
My chances.
I need you. Listen.
That's what I thought.
It's been a while since I've been for a swim.
Wilson.
This way.
Really?
Has been terminated.
Oh no, this is bad.
Better catch my breath.
This is why you don't randomly attack people. Because this shit starts happening. Wait, I'm in combat?
Subject has been terminated.
Better catch my breath. Stay in there. I could find a use for this. This will be useful. Probably.
A new area has been restricted.
At least. Surprisingly heavy. I don't think I'm particularly talented. I might have made something good here. Excuse me. Almost passed this up. I think it's okay for a beginner. I don't think I'm
Oh,
particularly
I did
talented.
not want to be around here for that.
I might have done something a bit at least.
It's a gift. Need my assistance.
Rusty in there.
Oh, that's still there.
Not totally awful.
I feel like I'm not going to be allowed to teleport though.
I'll be really disappointed if this goes poorly.
A subject has been terminated.
Take a deep breath. Look, I can see the fish.
A subject has been terminated.
Anything useful?
A new area has been restricted.
I've always liked making things, but I had no idea I was this good. A busy city, but today it's empty. This way! I only need a few minutes. Take my chances.
Okay, I'm free.
I only need a few minutes.
Oh, that's annoying.
It's a privilege. I don't feel any better. Stay in there.
I need to move on. I don't have my chest piece done.
Don't let it get messy. I'd better not let down my guard. I think it's okay for a beginner. Surprisingly heavy.
Probably someone grabbing console.
A gift no one will refuse.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
You must have been busy here. It's a
A
privilege.
subject has been terminated.
I don't feel any better. Focus.
Yeah, someone else just grabbed console. I wonder if it would actually be easier to make
I've
Butler suit at
locked
this
away
point.
memories of school. Oh, let's mess this up.
I don't want to deal with that 2
You have
kills
something to
here.
say. Show yourself.
A subject has been terminated. A new area has been restricted.
That's too bad. I'll use it well. It's a privilege. Almost passed this up. If you have something to say, show yourself. Stay in there.
A subject has been terminated.
A gift no one will refuse. condition.
Okay, I think. Oh,
Take my chances. I only need a few minutes. With precision. No hard feelings. I won't let it get messy. Raw potatoes.
oh,
are a
that's
bit
Sylvia's
too
still doesn't have anything.
surprisingly heavy.
I might go to Uptown or Forest or something.
I'll use it well. Better catch my breath. It's a
A new area has been restricted.
I wouldn't need to do this.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Duck because I don't remember seeing anyone there.
Messy. Take a deep breath. I don't think any birds will stop here. It's a
Should
privilege.
probably come around this area.
I don't feel any better.
A subject has been terminated. 10 survivors remain. A subject has been terminated.
Only need a few minutes.
A subject has been terminated.
I don't like this. It feels like cheating. This way.
It's a gift.
Oh, this is a big, huge mistake.
This way.
Or which card is the best? Pick a card.
Focus.
It's a
This way. Oh. I bet there's food or useful things here. Better catch my breath.
Yeah, I think I try and hit up a bat over here and then grab Feather to finish up Butler's suit.
It's a privilege. I don't feel any better. Was that an animal sound? I don't think I'm particularly talented, but I might have made something good here. It's a privilege.
A new area has been restricted.
I'll remember this place.
Ooh.
Watch for branches.
You can't help it if it comes.
This way.
I'll clean it up for you. Dirty here.
Subject has been terminated.
Focus. Better catch my breath. That's too bad.
There are way too many people here.
With precision.
And I'm gonna head for Wick.
Watch for branches. Be completely silent. Will the break time bell ring? No hard feelings. I only need a few minutes.
Wait, did that just disappear?
this place. That's too bad. It takes discipline to become a master swordsman or archer. If you have something to say, show yourself. It's a privilege. I don't feel any better. I won't let it get messy.
A new area has been restricted.
I'll remember this place.
I need to stop this.
If you have something to say, show yourself. It's a privilege.
Wait, how did that not? I'm gonna do this bear.
Shouldn't need to do this often. I won't let it get messy. I'll take my chances. If you have something to say, show yourself.
Gonna try and bush check me. I really don't want to be here.
A new area has been restricted.
Wow, you already have a gun by. Hey, someone is public.
It's a privilege. Feel any better. I won't let it get messy. It feels like cheating.
Look at the inside of my hat. It's my assistant. Meet my assistant. Meet my assistant.
This way. This alley is filthy. That's too bad.
A subject has been terminated.
Better catch my breath. With precision. I won't let it get messy. If you have something to say, show yourself.
The temporary safe zone will be designated soon.
It's a privilege. useful? That's too bad.
I don't have any way to award stuff. Let's see, which one of these zones is gonna be best for me?
It's a privilege. No hard feelings.
The temporary safe zone has been designated.
I don't like this. It feels like cheating.
Which part is the best?
This
For you.
A subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors. 5 survivors remain.
focus.
A subject has been terminated.
I cannot stay longer. That's too bad.
A subject has been terminated. 3 survivors remain.
This place is not safe. I'll use it well.
Where are you going?
I don't want to be in the middle of people.
You've saved me.
I wonder if auto arms is actually good here. I'm gonna go for auto arms.
Don't be mad.
I cannot stay. I only need a few minutes.
Over the speed limit.
Subject has been terminated. Eliminating survivors. Only 2 survivors remain.
This way.
A subject has been terminated. Someone is dominating Lumia Island.
Okay. Well, only plus 25. Roop. Alright. So Sylvia got stolen for me, but I kind of stole, I think, the Hyunwoo kill. Whatever. Kind of wonder if it would have been good to, like, change stuff up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's kind of look through that final zone. Because, like, especially if I'm getting to final zone more, I think I need to figure some of this out a bit. So it's mostly just a lot of people not really wanting to fight, is what it seemed like. I'm still not really sure if auto arms was actually the best thing for me there. It was like a lot of AP, which would mean like a lot of Q bursts, but like less crit chance, like a lot less crit chance, less attack speed, all that jazz. I think I ended up like missing weapon skill like towards the very end. Oh, yeah, I think this got stolen from me though. Kinda. Yeah, that kinda got stolen from me. Oh, I got the Hyunwoo from Wickbleed, I think. Yeah. Okay, so at this point though, I think maybe I go Mithril Shoes but not auto arms. I'm like really not sure. Like the camera could have been nice, ended up not being super relevant this time. I guess this would be like another reason to like actually prep stuff is like if I had the Emerald Tablet, I think Emerald Tablet plus auto arms would have actually been pretty disgusting. Although I would have had like no attack speed. Either way, it would have been good to have Emerald Tablet. Yeah, and then I go in here. And I have the zone to myself, and I'm pretty happy with that. I maybe could have been a little bit more aggressive with the 11. And then between both of them, I get out from being between them. Go and grab auto arms. Partly so they don't have it as well. At this point, I think this is before people start burning timer for being outside. Or maybe it's not. No, it's not. Okay. I do that. Yeah, I messed up the D skill activation. So I guess for Sylvia, it might be good to just like hold it until she goes bike form. Although she did kind of jump immediately afterwards. I at least could have been Wing like much earlier. Like back here. I could have been Wing, and then this would be on cooldown quicker. I would have had my E faster, like right now. Could have E'd and then autoed and then done more. But the 11 ends up taking it. And like I don't have the timer to be outside final zone, and she's just really tanky. Yeah, I guess that was an auto attack build. Was I also not eating food? I was also not eating food. Yeah, I think at this point especially I should just queue up both of my health potions or like first aid kits. Cause like I'm gonna need them. Like I don't actually take that much damage from the Sylvia, but I mean still like 2/3 HP by the time I start fighting the 11. Not that she's like really taking any damage at all. Actually, so I guess this was a pretty big misplay here. Like I could try to, well, I only have 7 seconds of timer though. She has 16. Yeah, I kind of need to fight this really bad. She also has Mohawk Helm, so it's like I have to get healing reduction to fight her. Yeah, I guess I could have maybe at least tried like circle strafing or something to like run out her ult, because I think that does a bunch of damage and like makes her auto attacks better. But I'm really not sure. Huh. Yeah, okay. Like, I guess as far as wit goes, I don't think I could have done too much better. Because, like, I couldn't take it before because that Dylan really wanted my ass. Yeah. I think that's going to be it for this review. I guess I will make a note. Going into her temporary. Yeah, I guess that is like part of my game plan now that I think about it. Like going into that last game, I was saying that I didn't really have a plan. But I guess I am testing the like go in late theory of things. Like especially there's like so many people. I think there's like somewhere between like 6 and 8 people going to that final zone. I mean, I can check. Okay, so 6. Yeah, 6 is kind of a lot. It's definitely like cluster thing territory. It's like a huge mess. Yeah, it's just a huge mess. I wonder if there's a world where it's like better to let the Sylvia live for a bit, because like she really wasn't actually dealing that much damage. Like the 11 was the bigger threat, and so like maybe just like going after her, doing a Q, chunking her a bit, and then letting her go. would have been better. 'Cause I guess the 11 was kind of just waiting the third party. Now that I think about it. Oh, I also really needed more timer. So I was like running pretty low. Because that 11 I think ended up getting more kills than I did during the temporary zones. And so it didn't really make up for the fact that I only got 1 kill. Yeah, so it didn't really make up for the fact that I like burned timer to avoid starting in one of the temporary zones. Yeah, if I can replicate a performance like that though, I'll be doing pretty good. And by replicate I mean do it repeatedly. Like 25 would be enough to get things done in like 4 more games, I think. Like roughly 4 more games. Yeah, I think like exactly, wait. I guess it would technically be 5. Because the 4th would be getting into promotion. Yeah, man, I really wish the Sylvia hadn't been able to get away earlier though. Like, I think I just needed to have like weapon skill and maybe just more cooldown reduction or something. Yeah, she was so underbuilt and just got away anyways. Actually, I guess I might as well look at that while I wait for Q to pop. Like, I don't know that I could have really played it much better, but it would be good to look over. This is definitely after that. Wait. Oh, okay.
Now it's my turn.
I wonder who the Cicella from that... Was that game? Yeah, I think it might have been that game. Was. I think I'm gonna check while I wait. Oh, Franken-Kaiser. Yeah, I don't know why they were like harassing me with blue weapon, especially with so many people around. Average MMR of that game was silver 3. I didn't get a ton of LP. Actually, that means I would have lost quite a bit if I had died to most people. At least early on. It looks kind of like the Hunter, like Hunter license symbol. If I'm not mistaken. And like the coloring is obviously different, but like the double, I don't know, greater than sign, double angle elbow thing. It's like not a triangle, so I don't really want to call it. I guess double V. Like V plus upside down V. Or I guess caret is like what the character tends to be called. The caret V.
The experiment will now begin. Satellite radar activated.
This way. Almost passed this up. Take a deep breath. Dusty in there.
Oh, I'm actually done already. Wow. That was very fast. Okay.
I only need a few minutes. This way. This will be useful. Probably. I think it's okay for a beginner. When I open my eyes, I'll be in a totally different place. I don't want sand in my shoes. It's coarse and irritating. I've assembled something useful. A gift no one will refuse. Stay there. With precision. This way. Focus. I don't want sand in my shoes.
Okay.
It's
No
coarse
use in
and
running.
irritating. This way.
Okay, so I'm not actually gonna get them.
Surprisingly heavy.
It's like pretty lame, so
I've assembled something useful. I could find a use for this.
at least do get to put her
It's
behind
okay for a
pretty
beginner.
substantially. Gonna be in temple again.
I think I'm particularly talented.
A subject has been terminated.
Good here. Almost passed this up. I've assembled something useful.
It actually would have been good to grab the ore she dropped. I'll probably find it anyways, but would have saved me some trouble.
Dusty in there.
Oh, this is bad. Yeah.
A new area has been restricted.
Probably. I think it's okay for a beginner. A gift no one will refuse. A nap would be refreshing. Not totally awful.
I might actually still be able to get the thing in temple. I'm gonna kill some form of dog, probably for leather, but I should be good to go.
There must have been a few tourists at some point.
I'm just gonna go.
Take a deep breath. Not to disgrace this place.
A subject has been terminated.
Oh wait, someone just took it.
It's a privilege.
Okay. I don't think I actually win that. Which is why I'm backing off.
I won't let it get messy.
I'm just getting out of here for the most part as fast as I can.
Raw potatoes are a bit too dry for me. I will not disgrace this place. It's a privilege. No hard feelings. I'd better not let down my guard.
Okay, so someone does already have cams here, which is muchos not bueno.
Almost passed this up.
I'm gonna grab these rocks and start crafting up here.
Surprisingly heavy.
Oh, I still need the finished turtle shell stuff.
A subject has been terminated.
I'll be really disappointed if this goes poorly.
restricted.
Okay.
If you have something to say, show yourself. I don't feel any better. Not totally awful. A gift no one will refuse. I'll stay in there. I'd better not let down my guard.
Oh, those wolves are actually up now.
With precision. I don't feel any better. I won't let it get messy. Anything useful?
Oh, avenue's closed. Oh, are all the... Oh, I never... Need to do this. Wait, what do I have left for this? Just, oh, just
A
battery.
subject has been terminated.
I think I TB'd a dock. Like, it's a bit risky, I think, but I think it's a good play.
If you have something to say, show yourself. Surprisingly heavy. I don't feel like fighting here. Take a deep breath. I don't think any boats will stop here. I don't feel any better. Almost passed this up. This way. This way. I won't let it get messy. Take my chances.
A new area has been restricted.
This is way too much timer to be burning for this. Okay, I do at least have radar. Oh, that was way too much timer to burn for that.
I don't think I'm particularly talented, but I might have made something good here. I'm impressed with myself.
Yeah, someone does have cams here too.
A subject has been terminated.
I need to do this often.
A subject has been terminated.
Focus. I don't like this. It feels like cheating. I'll use it well. No hard feelings. Do I have to take my shoes off inside? I'll use it well. With precision. Shouldn't need to do this often. Oh, I bet there's food and useful things here. Watch for branches. Completely safe. Focus. Anything useful? With precision.
A new area has been restricted.
What did they just finish? Just finished plasma sword. Oh, and their mastery is very high.
Was that an animal sound?
Hmm.
It's a privilege.
Pretty tempted to just like start walking my way up
I've
towards
locked away
alley
memories of school.
to use the teleporter there. No one has console here. That's pretty weird. Let's see if the chickens are here. Ooh.
I don't feel any better.
Okay, so there's at least someone nearby alley teleporter. Isn't great, and someone has cams there too.
A subject has been terminated.
I don't feel any better. I've locked away memories of school. It's a privilege. I only need a few minutes.
I don't think you can get feather duster from dogs.
If you have something to say, show yourself.
See, where's the...
A
Oh, that's where
subject
it
has
is.
been terminated. A subject has been terminated.
I only need a few minutes.
A new area has been restricted.
No hard feelings. Focus.
It's gonna get pretty hot.
I won't let it get messy.
A subject has been terminated.
Wait, that was like not close at all.
I was weaker
Maybe
than
we
I
should have
thought.
just turned harder? I don't know. Also, just not sure what I'd do in that matchup. Wait, why did I click that? Let's see. I know I took the bear because I wanted to see if I got RNG drop. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I guess I could be at least eating food right now. I've got like a lot of food. I guess lifesteal kind of solved that. At this point, I should maybe just walk out. I'm taking I'm taking so much damage actually. I probably should just be going deeper into the red. Yeah, so here, when I went this way, I kind of thought I was over here, and so then I just ended up going to a wall. Definitely would have been more strategical to go this way. That was a huge misplay. But other than that, I think once they do this, I should probably just start walking away, just like E away or something. I don't know. But like, I don't know what I'd do against just them zoning me with groundedness and just dealing all my HP at once. I think that was like, I don't know. Yeah, that Q by itself was basically half my HP, almost. He's a little cursed. I don't think I really have time for a third game. If I did, it would be... Actually, by the time Q pops, like, if I go to Final Zone, I definitely don't. So I think I'll just, like, maybe look over this game a bit more. I've definitely was, like, pretty passive this game. Like, maybe I shouldn't have been... Like, I don't... Oh, except for that Lennox earlier. Like, that legitimately probably cost me, like, first meteorite. And, like, the Razi matchup doesn't seem very good, but, like, I feel like I might have been able to take it if I'd been there at a reasonable time. It's like going with, like, 50 seconds left is, like, a huge difference compared to, like, with a minute left. Especially because, like at this point, I could be walking into hotel at, like, minute 20. Like, this Linux shenanigans, like, legitimately cost me so much time. Especially because I could just grab the ore here, too. These also might be a little bit more move speed. I wonder if I had just waited a little bit. Oh no, she was already leaving. Yeah, cost me a huge amount of time. I think that was maybe the biggest mistake this game, was just going for that. Not because I think like it was a bad idea to try and kill her, but well, I guess kind of it was. But that like, since I couldn't actually finish off the kill, like not the greatest idea. Maybe if I had my tiara finished, it would be a different story. That would at least be like more damage, more levels in E. Also, if I switch to the chain thing, actually, I want to see how much MS, how much of an MS difference that is. So this is 0.04. This is 0.1 and some defense. Main thing being the 0.1. Yeah, so like a pretty substantial difference. Yeah, the other thing too is that it's like harder to loot this area at this point just because of how late I get there. Like there's probably a good amount of stuff that just doesn't have what I need. What did I finish? Oh, I'm finished making the tiara. Yeah, I ended up finding no scrap here. I think I ended up getting my scrap from like here and then maybe around here or something, or around here. Like, this could have been me, like, with 30 more seconds, though, is the thing. See, actually, so it was, like, roughly 3 minutes. Actually, no, let's get more exact. It was 3:05. Yeah, I mean, I would have been there way earlier, though, is the thing, because I would have found stuff quicker. Yeah, I think I really just need to be playing for, like, first meteorite and not not so much for just like getting early kills, unless it's like literally the freest thing in the world, like maybe that Lennox, but also I have completed shoes and like 1 or 2 other things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she just wins that if we actually fight. I'm glad she decided not to kill me there, because I totally believe that it was her decision and not mine. Yeah, I guess another thing too is I could have maybe found a short route here if I was looking. I don't know that it would have been like worth taking the time to do that, but it would have at least been an option. And here I think maybe getting the last potato is not something I really need to do. I just need to finish build stuff. Okay, I at least didn't see a short route, I don't think. Oh, actually no, there was a short route in that one. Yeah, which actually would have saved me a lot of timer and just time in general, now that I think about it. I would have also had butlers. Yeah, man, that 30 seconds really just kind of snowballed. Yeah, geez. I'm like so far behind. Yeah, you know what? I think at the very least, okay, this is gonna be game plan for end of season 1. Rush 5 slots. More fights. Less freer than free. 2. Okay, so basically, that's gonna be to rush 5 slot and grab the first meteorite. Because like Pegasus is a very good item. I want to deny the meteorite from others, but also like, if I don't get the meteorite, I've been really bad about trying to do whatever. Oh wait, we got a. I can maybe also take Omega more for just like the guaranteed force core. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I should actually just kind of try to PvE plan. Cause like if I get Omega, that's a force core. I can maybe like pick up cards in hotel potentially. The flower I can find wherever, kind of. There's a couple of zones. A lot of the feather zones have flowers as well. Well, I guess feather / short rod zones. Yeah, maybe the actual thing to do is just plan to play around objectives, and then if I see someone that I think I can kill, just go for them. If I see like an Emma or something, just don't interact, I guess. Or like an Adriana. Like I really don't know what I do about Adriana. Because like the grounded effect really is very bad. I think the only way for me to like really fight her is probably if she already has like at least exhausted one of each of her charges for things. But I think she has like 2 charges of her W, which is the thing that grounds, and then a bunch of charges of like her ult, I think 2 to 3. And I don't really think I ever win that if she doesn't mess up. I'm not sure I'll get on top of her. At least currently. Also, I think she can cancel my D skill with her W, right? Because it would ground me, and so I couldn't dash anymore. I also kind of wonder if I should have fought the Yuki earlier. Like, it was somewhere around here. Like, the Yuki here. Like, where do I check their items? I know I check their items at some point. Okay, so we've got I would say a pretty similar item station, but it's literally just our accessory. They've got a mastery lead, admittedly, and also a range advantage. But I don't know, I might win this. I think in part because I feel like they would try to use their ult. Actually, I think I should have fought this. I feel like I could have won. Like, I deal more true damage than them. We have similar amounts of health. Possibly identical amounts of health. Let me go to when I press tab. Okay, so we both have the same health. Actually, they have a little bit more health than me from items because they've got attack ops. I also have a little bit more CDR. Actually, I don't know if Aurora Longsword has CDR. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I mean, I can check though. Yeah, here's the 2 HE there. So it's vision range, attack speed, that, and the slow thing. I don't know that the slow would have been a huge deal. I don't know. I kind of think I should have just tried to man fight them. Cause like, I think that they would try to ult at some point, and I think I would actually be able to win as a result. They like to ult a lot, and then I just eat them, and then they don't have an ult. My damage might also be higher in general. I don't know. Point is, I think I maybe should have tried to fight that. I guess I might have lost more though, like in terms of like placement points. Okay, yeah, they just went to do wolves after that. Understandable. Yeah, actually, I wonder if there's just like a... Well, I guess that's the only short rod zone at this point. Well, I guess there's temple. Yeah, why didn't I just walk to temple? Also, where did Omega spawn? I feel like I might have spawned uptown. Oh, I spawned factory, which maybe was red at that point. Yeah, factory was red. So I probably wouldn't have been able to get that unless I like teleported to like hospital and then ran in. Oh no, I couldn't do that because I burned a bunch of timer. Yeah, actually, I think this game goes a lot differently if I play a little bit smarter. Like, grabbing the short rod from temple, grabbing less potatoes there. Just not taking the fight with the Lennox, actually getting first meteorite. Yeah, that would have actually changed quite a bit, I think. I don't know that I would have been able to deal with the Adri still, but I've at least had more options and would have maybe actually gotten Emerald Tablet. Because I think a lot of people aren't going to want to go into red for Omega for that. Yeah, I might have also been able to like grab card ahead of time from hotel as well. Just to like help prep stuff. And then forest, I found a flower, and there's other zones with flowers too. Okay. Yeah, so I guess... I guess it's not going to affect a whole lot of games at this point, but I think this is going to be roughly my game plan, which I do kind of like having a plan. So rush 5 slot, grab first meteorite. If I don't get first meteorite, I think I just go straight to 3 until next meteorite comes up and maybe go towards it or something. Take Omega, you know, prep stuff. Hopefully take Wick, because Wick clear should be pretty good with like butlers and everything else. Especially if I have Emerald Tablet, that should actually just get shredded really well. And not really try to fight people with mega mobility, because it's kind of suffering. Because like, either I have the damage and they don't misplay and they just get away for free basically, or I don't have the damage and I just can't get away from them. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be it for now. I gotta go. But thanks for watching. See ya.